I have the ideas. They're just like the way I used to do it before is I have lo-fi music in the background and I put like a GIF on the screen and I just it'll be like a chill something peaceful and I just talk over that behind the lo-fi music.
Also, how come you don't want to show your face? Is it just like, is it because like you don't want to make the same videos as everyone else, or like for like privacy reasons?
I just want to be private, bro.
Okay,
I don't want my face out there.
that's reasonable.
No insecure shit. It's just I just don't want to put my face out there.
I get it. I get it. Let me.
Damn, bro. I feel like that lo-fi shit is just so is low key low quality. The only thing I can think of is like we play some games and then we just talk over the games and shit we're playing. Like we probably hop on some chill shit. What's a chill like old school game, bro?
Bro, there was this game called Journey, which had like some crazy visuals. I never played it, but I saw like images from it. Journey
What's it on?
should be on Steam. Should be. Let me check. Let me search for it.
Hold on, let me see if I can get that.
It was like
I see Journey on.
super chill visuals.
Oh,
Oh,
that's on the phone too.
it's 15
Yeah, that actually
bucks.
might be dope. Shit, I can get that shit for free right now.
Oh, okay.
It depends if the game is not too big or nothing. I could probably just play it on my phone or some shit, but I won't be able to
Well,
record it.
okay. Are you planning on learning video editing? Because if you do, you could just like talk about it like completely without any interruptions or any like without focusing on any game, and then you could take gameplay footage and just place it over it when you're editing.
Yeah, that's true. We can do that.
But it depends. Are you
Probably
trying to learn
better.
how to edit videos or no?
I'm trying to learn how to edit videos, but let's just upload a video first before we get into all the extra shit. You probably learn how to edit tomorrow or some shit, or
Okay.
after we get the first. Like, yeah.
But here's the
I don't see
thing.
this.
I'm down to just like start from scratch, start with like the like not worrying about quality and things like that. Like we'll figure it out as we go. But I don't want you to like I don't want you to like get discouraged because you're like the video is like it's not getting any views or whatever, because it won't get any views in the beginning. I don't want you to get like discouraged and then be like, no, I'm not trying to make these videos anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna get, bro. I already know what it is with this shit, bro. I'm grown as fuck. I already know what the fuck it is. I have a reason for doing this. As long as I help one person, that's all that matters. Oh, I finally found the fucking game. Yeah. Only 1 gigabyte. I can play this shit. Hell yeah. Yo, go on Steam Unlocked and download Journey.
I could just get it. I could just buy it. I don't mind it.
Don't buy that shit, bro. Don't support these fucking companies, nigga. Nah, bro. Please.
Journey's a cool game. I don't mind.
I guess, bro. Don't buy it because it might not work for me. So I don't want you to waste your money and shit.
Okay.
So just wait till I have it. Yeah, that shit is downloading. It's 2 player, right?
No, I think it's one player. I think it's just like a chill like you're just like going around in like some world or whatever. I don't even know if there's a story or
Yeah.
anything. Oh, dude, have you played Firewatch?
Nah, I never heard of it.
Bro, that's one of the best looking games I've ever played in my life.
But I'm searching it up. So what's it about? What do you do?
Bro, I'm not even trying to spoil it. I'm not. It's like, you know those like watchtowers where like the fire like out like lookout towers basically in like the places where there's like hella forest like national parks and things like that. And then there's like
Yeah.
those there's people that live in those like watchtowers basically, and they basically
For
live
sure,
like
for
in
sure.
solitude. They basically live alone, nobody out there, and and it's like a super peaceful. But there's a story. There's a story. The story's alright, but it's more like just aesthetic. Like just the game is beautiful. One of the best looking games I've ever played.
Well, I'm downloading it right now. So, is it two player?
No, no, it's one player too. But it's
Damn, we
also
have
like,
two player.
let me see what I got in my library. Hold up.
It can't be too big. I see these games like 1 GB, 2 GB games. That's why I'm downloading these ones. Oh, Firewatch didn't work. That's some weird shit.
Hmm.
No, bro, get the fuck off my computer.
I think most two player games would be like they'd like take too much from your like they distract you from talking like at full capacity.
I was already thinking about that, but we can also just play them for other content.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I guess I can only get Journey. You got any other games?
I mean, I don't know if you could run it though.
Just let me know, bro. I can just search it up on here and see if it's big or not. If it's a big game.
I haven't really been into games like that, honestly.
I haven't either. I don't really be playing games like that. I just want to do it for YouTube and shit.
Hmm.
And it'd probably be fun. Like it'd probably get me back into it. Just be relaxing, you know. Just just chill
Yeah, yeah.
vibes.
I do want some of the videos to be like self help videos.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Or okay, I mean like most of the videos I want to make would be out more outside of self help, more in terms of more like once you've helped yourself, once you like are like good in your own um like you're good to start helping other people. Then what do you do? You know, most of my videos are about like ethics and things like that when it comes to like how to deal with the rest of the world. Most of my ideas rather. But I do want to like make like a specific like oh how to like overcome addiction and things like that.
I literally texted you about that shit earlier, but I had to delete it because I'm still not over my addictions. I want to do that video. I just got to get over my shit or my personal demons. Like I have few demons. My two things are just like addiction to weed. It's not even bad addiction. It's like crazy drugs. Like I stopped popping perks and hydrocodone and shit. I used to pop those shits like all the time. I stopped
Damn.
doing that. Fucking and just porn addiction. I don't watch porn as much as I used to, but I still watch it and shit. I gotta get over that shit, bro. Those are my two things that hold me back. I feel like. Other than that, yeah, I'd probably be good to talk about anything
I think
once I get over those.
weed will be the easy one to get over for sure.
It probably will, bro. Just 2 weeks without that shit, and I'll be good, bro.
Yeah.
The first 2 weeks are the hardest.
Also, like the highs are not enjoyable if you get high all the time. Like they don't feel like
That is,
highs anymore.
it'll be like this. It'll be like it won't be enjoyable one day, and then you have that urge to smoke. Well, as I said, I just found a game named Urge, and you have that urge to smoke,
Yeah.
and then it'll be enjoyable that day, and then it probably just revert back to not being enjoyable. You just go through that cycle of it being too much. Like whenever I get to the end of my weed, bro, I'm always like, I don't even want this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Let's say I get an eighth, bro. I get to the bottom of that bitch, I don't even want it, bro. It's just it's too much to smoke. I don't even want to smoke at that point.
Hold up. Let me get some food real quick.
Do your thing, do your thing. I'm gonna keep looking for some game. 4 is a 5, 2 is 5. What is text so much? Yeah, 4 is a 5. What the fuck is this? Oh, this shit came out in 2020.
Yo,
Never
yo,
mind.
let me ask you something. I just want your opinion or whatever. Like, what are just your thoughts? Like it's like chill,
Uh,
it's casual shit. You don't gotta think too much about it. But like, I just got back from this wedding, and there's this at Indian weddings. There's a tradition called a piti, and it's like I don't know if you know about Indian weddings. It's like a whole like week long celebration at the least. It's like each day is like a different kind of thing. But this is a thing where it's like before like the like formal dinner or whatever, right? The fancy formal dinner, everyone's like dressed up super nicely and all that. Before that, like very like an hour before or whatever, they'll take the groom and like all the groom's friends will like mess him up like hella. Like they'll take like I still have like raw eggs on my hands like stuck to it after like washing it. Like they'll take like all the like ketchup and mustard and like the silly string stuff and like they'll just drench this guy, like tear off his clothes and all that and like try to like infuse his skin with like the most disgusting concoction of like sauces and foods and all that kind of stuff. And everyone like splats like they like crack raw eggs on his head. They like they break raw eggs on him. That's like the main thing. But then like they throw all this like rice and all this other stuff. But it's like a super funny tradition. Like everyone does it. It's like really well known. There's like hella jokes surrounding it, hella memes and all that stuff. But like
mm,
traditions like that come about for some reason. There's always reasons behind these kinds of things. And I was thinking about that. I was like, I had a thought because in India is relatively traditional. They're relatively conservative. They're like marriage is for having kids. You get married to have kids. It's not like, oh, have kid you have kids after marriage. It's like that's the point of marriage. In like for Indians,
yeah.
it's like the moment you're ready to have kids, the day you're ready to have kids, you get married the day before. It's like that's how it works. But and then I'm thinking about it and I'm like, that feels like a that feels because everyone's like running around. They start like throwing eggs at each other, and like everyone's like laughing and stuff like that, like tripping over each other and stuff, just to like mess this guy up. And it feels like something symbolic of like this is like the last childish celebration. It's like the last celebration of like this is the last day you're a kid. You know? Yeah, that's what it
Mm.
feels like. It feels like there's something symbolic about it because everyone just like thinks of it as like it's just like a funny like the girls don't even want to be a part of it. The girls like back off because they don't want to get raw eggs all over their, because it splatters everywhere. They don't want to get it on their outfits. But it's like all the dudes are like running out, like picking the dude up, like, all right, we're about to mess this guy up, and then the girls are like laughing at like the guys like doing like this like childish shit. But it feels like there's something symbolic and deep about it that I'm just not thinking about, that nobody's thinking about.
I think you already thought about it, bro. I think that's true. Like that could be the symbolism. Like you put that meaning to it, it becomes true for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So even if it's not true for everybody else, it has that meaning to you. So it's true for you. So that is, and I believe that it's symbolic as well. So yeah, you after that, ain't no more playing around, bro. You got kids, you got bills to pay, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you.
Like when you're a kid going to any wedding, it's always the most fun part of the wedding. Always. Like I always had
Mm.
hella fun, like just messing this dude up, every single time. But I never thought about like how did that tradition come about? Like where does it come from? What do you think? What do you think about it? You think it's like a good tradition or
I think with the symbolism is good, but if they're just doing it to do it, I think it's kind of fucked up to be honest. Because like
they
kind
do
of just
it? But
fucking
like
the guy up
even
for the day.
the dude is laughing and like he's having fun because what happens is like everyone's like on the same sort of like they bring out like a water hose and all that stuff and like literally like borderline pressure wash the guy to like clean him up. Like everyone, it's like a public shower basically. He's like still wearing clothes or whatever, but like they like basically pressure wash him, and then all the girls show up, and the bride is like gone. She's somewhere else, but she sees the thing happen, but then she goes somewhere else, and then like an hour later, it's supposed to be like, oh, look how impressive it is that he like cleaned up so well, you know and then all the girls make sure he like looks as good as possible. So there's some more to it for sure. It's like a wholesome thing. It's like completely wholesome. Like no one, there's no like bad blood at all. Like that dude's
No,
dad.
I can see it.
That dude's dad
I
had
can see
already
where it's
been
coming from.
through had already been through that kind of thing at his wedding, and he's over there like cracking eggs on his own son's head and things like that, and they're like laughing and all that. It's a super wholesome thing.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Just if it happened to me, I'll be pissed, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's
But
like it's definitely
it's
like
happened.
my brother and his friends like they would play fantasy football, and like whoever got last place would have to do like a pity basically. They like just messed them up. So it's like it's definitely something to like be pissed about, but like it's still I don't know. It's a funny tradition.
Nah, if it's a tradition, bro, y'all already see it as wholesome. I can't really talk shit about it. It's wholesome, bro. That's just how that's just what it is. I can't say anything about it. It's a tradition. Nobody's angry. Nobody's getting mad. Nobody's fighting over it. Wholesome. Brings people together. So I feel like most games today are ass, bro. They have
Yeah,
no soul. I
for
can't
sure,
find shit.
dude. It's actually so bad. It's actually so bad, dude. Someone's got to do something about it. Genuinely.
For real, bro. Like a lot of these games are just random shit and it's not even interesting at all. They're not even putting any effort into it.
It's 'cause
They just
there's
want
too
to
many
drop something to make as much money as possible.
Yeah, too many people in the gaming industry who see it as an opportunity to make money rather than make great art. So they're just gonna leech off of
Facts,
it. They're just
facts.
gonna like try to squeeze as much money out of it as they can without actually trying to make something good. And all the people that actually want to make great art are left behind because they're not making as much money, so they can't market their games as well.
Yeah, that's facts. I don't know, bro. I don't think it's ever gonna change. I think it's just gonna get worse, bro, over time. I think that shit is just I don't know, bro.
And
I
I
don't think
think
they're gonna fix it.
I think a lot of people feel this way. I think a lot of people feel this way, and I think if we find good people and like people who are actually like passionate about this kind of thing, bro, I'd love to start like a game studio where like we either put on games that like are made by individuals that are like they do it for passion, and we grow those games and we like use marketing to make it go viral, or we create like a game studio where it's like we develop the games, like a game development company, and anyone can come through, anyone can be like, yo, I have this idea. They give the ideas, and if we make it a game, we like give them a cut of the game and all that stuff, and we like make like genuinely good games, and maybe don't make billions, but maybe make millions with it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll make a game. Though. I don't think that's for me. If I could really make a game. I don't be
Really,
playing games enough to really be making games.
I think I could. I think
I
it'd be
used to
fun.
when I was a kid, when I was like 6 or 7, I used to my dream and shit to be a video game
Yep.
designer. I kind of just grew out of that shit. There's a lot of kids' dreams, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. I
Everybody,
think
everybody loves video games.
I'd have a lot of fun like overseeing. Like maybe not. I don't want to develop,
Yeah,
obviously, but I want to be like. I don't know what I would do honestly. I would fund it. I would fund it. That's all I would do basically. But I still think it would be a
for
ton of
sure.
fun to like be a part of it.
It probably would be fun to be a part of that process. It's just I couldn't do it. It would be fun though. Can't lie. What is this stray here? I'm gonna download a bunch of games right now. Document content. Oh, you just play as a cat.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, that's another. That's a chill, dude. That's a super chill game. That's a super chill one. I think if you're like talking about spiritual shit, like you could play that while talking about spiritual shit, and like there'd be no issue.
I'm downloading it. See what's up with this game. Or you know what else I'm addicted to? Low key tobacco, bro. I gotta stop smoking tobacco. Are you smoking too much tobacco?
Really? Like in the
Yeah.
form of backwoods or like just actual tobacco?
I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke not like backwoods, just actual tobacco, honestly, yeah. Backwoods is actual tobacco.
Or I mean, like if it's not backwoods or not cigarettes, then what is it?
It's fucking just a regular bag of tobacco. It's literally called regular tobacco.
Oh,
That shit I be smoking on.
wait. So
When it, I
do you
just
like
down that.
roll up? Do you roll up tobacco or?
I just smoke out of bowl,
Oh,
out of my weed bowl.
damn. Wait, that's actually crazy,
How come?
dude. Tobacco is way more addictive than weed.
That is true. It is way more addictive. I just got into that shit when I was a kid, bro. I was like 17 or 18, and there was Nick, and I was super stressed out. I deal with depression all the time. I used to deal with depression all the time, at least not anymore. I was super stressed out, and I just smoked that shit, and that got me the best buzz, bro. And I just kept on it. Like I smoked that shit in the morning, bro. I get a hard ass buzz, bro. That shit feels so good.
Yeah,
Smoke it.
like half of my friends are like they're on Nick. I don't know what vape or
I
whatever.
don't smoke this no more. I don't vape no more. I just smoke regular tobacco, honestly.
Do you
Cause
think?
vaping doesn't get you anything. It doesn't do any. It's like doesn't get you a buzz or nothing. I don't know why people vape. You're gonna smoke tobacco. You're gonna smoke nicotine. You might as well just smoke something that's gonna actually get you fucking buzz. You're gonna die anyways. Rather you smoke the vape or regular nic or not.
Yeah, I honestly, this might sound bad. I think smoking vapes is worse than cigarettes.
Nah, that's not true. I had a research that cigarettes contain more nicotine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think like with cigarettes, there's at least like a cool aesthetic with it. As stupid as that sounds, it's like there's something else to it, you know. With vapes, there's nothing. It's literally just nicotine.
I mean, people do be feeling cool when they smoke vapes. Also, vapes
Oh,
are
really?
way more expensive than yeah. Vapes are way more expensive than fucking regular tobacco. Like way more expensive. You can get regular tobacco for $2. A big bag of regular tobacco for $2. A vape costs like $16 for one, but it's like 5,000 puffs and shit. So you get more smoke out of the vape, but it's just more expensive. You might as well just buy it. If you're gonna smoke you might as well just buy it. If it's more expensive, you're more likely to buy the other shit, the less expensive one, which is unhealthier for you. Bro, what are the good games, bro? I couldn't download Stray.
Damn.
I gotta try it on a different site. It let me download Journey, but it let me download Stray.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this concept of like there's this old concept that happiness is luck. Or rather like true
No, that's
happiness,
not true.
true happiness is like the feeling of like, oh, I feel lucky. What do you think about that?
You can find happiness whenever you want to. I found happiness and self love just by meditating. That shit is free. It's like there's no luck in that, bro. I literally just thought to myself like I can have happiness right now, self love right now. You know what I'm saying? And while meditating, I just felt that shit and I just got it. So it's not luck. It's just something you got to practice. Something you got to teach yourself.
Okay, okay, I see that.
Yeah, bro. Man, none of these sites have this shit.
Also, you don't gotta you're still like streaming on Discord.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize. I wasn't paying attention. You might not be able to record a video today. Honestly, that's fine. I'm gonna think about I'm gonna do this shit. Fucking Stray Souls. Oh, it's this horror game. I don't play horror games. You like horror games, bro?
No,
Facts, bro. You're fucking trash.
I think at some point I do wanna try like a VR horror game. I already tried one, but I want to put other people onto it. Like I want to get some people who have never tried VR and put them in a VR horror game because it's genuinely like the most terrifying thing you could ever experience. Like you actually, unless you've tried it, you actually can't even imagine what it's like. Like you don't even want to like. Man, it's crazy. It's a crazy experience. But like people who are like grown adults, I mean, even then, it's like it's insane. It's insane, and I would never force anyone to do it. Like it's that insane. But it's like,
Nah, I want to try it,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. I
What
wanna
you
I
what
wanna
you
take
got
some
me
people.
thinking
I wanna
about,
get like
bro?
10 people, and then like try to put them on and like try to see like who can handle it and things like that. Because just from what I've seen, just from like, because I did it with like 3 other people, bro. None of us could handle it. None of us could last like 10 seconds in the VR headset.
That shit tough, bro. I want to try it, bro. I'll probably be scared of the bitch. I ain't into horror, not because it's scary, just because it's like boring to me,
Yeah.
you know. But with VR, it seems like you'll spice it up.
Yeah, yeah, big time.
Like it'll be fun with VR.
Cause you're, I remember I got placed inside like this like staircase. I'm like standing there. There's like a staircase going up and a staircase going down and like a hallway, and I'm looking around, and everything it feels so real because it's VR. And I'm like, dude, I genuinely just don't want to be here. Like it's actually so much anxiety to be in this. Like man, it was insane. It was insane. I'm like I couldn't even move, bro. I couldn't even move. That wasn't even a scary part of the game, and I didn't want to continue, bro. None of us could do it. So I wanna try that again. I wanna explore that again. But other than that, honestly, I don't think there's much use to get out of like horror games.
Yeah, that seems lit though, bro. That seems lit. If it's not VR, it's probably not gonna be fire then.
Yeah.
Honestly, so the only thing that sounded fire to me on horror is that VR shit you just said. Okay, I got straight downloading. I found a different site that had it.
Okay.
Yeah, we could probably just talk while I play the game or some shit. You could probably chill. My bad. You could probably chill on your phone as we're talking and shit while I play the game.
Oh, you know what's a video I want to work on like pretty soon actually?
What's up?
I'm gonna call it like the algorithm or something like that. And I'm gonna go in depth because I know a bit about this. I'm gonna go in depth on like the way social media algorithms work and how they're used to like how people's minds are so easily manipulated by them. How like people are human beings are extremely susceptible to being manipulated by the way that the algorithm is set up. And how like the
Manipulated in what way?
like the division of people, like people hating each other, people picking sides and all that stuff. Like people like one side of America hates an entire another side of America, and like people are like so angry and resentful, and so like us versus them type mentality. It's like that's not driven by reality. Like if people live in the real world, most of those feelings go away. Most of those feelings turn into like, okay, they're human just like me, and you know, I can try to like teach them what's in my mind, and they can do the same for me, and they might know something I don't. Those thoughts like happen in reality, but the way that social media algorithms work, it's literally like designed to keep people divided. So it's like the video would be like a PSA, like, hey, don't fall for this stuff. Like your hatred of the other side is not your own. Like it's not truly you. It's like it's been fed to you. Like you've been fooled into being more hateful by these social media algorithms.
I think that's really facts, bro. I think
Yeah.
that's really facts. Fuck with that idea. Mhm. Uh, Journey just finished. Has been finished.
You got to make sure before you I mean if you plan on making a video that is, you got to make sure you actually like hit record on OBS or like live stream it, you know?
I'm gonna just record. I don't think I'm gonna do too many live streams.
Okay. Also, OBS, I mean, it doesn't take that much storage when you record, but like just make sure you have enough you have like a few gigabytes free for the video to like finish.
I got you. I got you. So, what do you feel are the blessings of suffering in your eyes, bro?
The blessings of suffering.
What can you gain? Like, what can you learn from suffering?
I got to think about that. I got to think about that. You want to start it off? You want to start some train of thought?
We're not gonna record it yet. I was just asking you just so I can get where your mind is at on this topic.
Okay, okay.
Maybe tonight do some research on that. We can both do some research on that tonight.
Yeah,
Or if you want to do it right now,
I'm down to think about it right now too. But I'm like, okay, the blessings of suffering. That to me sounds really vague because it's like the way I see it is like all of those negative things, right? Like suffering.
mm-hmm.
They all have a positive to them. It's like one dude I heard a quote who was like, "Oh, uh, you will never make it out of poverty unless you learn the lessons that poverty has to teach you." And then I also I was thinking about this thing. I was thinking about this thing earlier today of like I have this thing where I like laugh at like uh trauma and tragedy, and like if I'm like in a lot of pain, like I laugh like uncontrollably. And a lot of people have it. I don't know if you experience that. You have that or no?
I smile in nervous situations when shit like that happens. So
Okay,
yes,
okay. But
I have
like
some.
if I'm like but it's like a thing where it's like if I'm under a lot of pain or like I'm like bleeding or something like that or like some or I see something like really traumatic that's going to like scar me. Like I laugh. And it's like a thing it's not like the majority of people but like a lot of people have that same sort of thing that I have. And I thought about that and I'm like, "Wait, what if there's a reason for this? What if like like there's something to learn from because I imagine laughter to be like a gateway into the subconscious. So it's like I should be experiencing the things that make me laugh. Maybe those are learning opportunities for me, you know? Things like that. So when I think about like the blessings of suffering, it's like, man, suffering could be anything, you know? Suffering that sounds really vague.
Mm,
Like
just
the three blessings of suffering. It's like, man,
so
there's
we
like
can
way
probably
more than
do.
three
Just
or
we yeah. That's what I was saying last time. Fucking, I lowered it down to three, just so it can be like the three main ones I can think of at that time. There was more, I just couldn't think of them.
well,
But we can probably
what
do
kind
like
of
just
suffering are
blessing
you thinking of?
suffering. And
When you say suffering, what
I'm
goes
thinking
through your
of
mind?
I'm thinking of mental, emotional suffering. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that mental and emotional suffering.
Like how so? Like how so? Give me an example.
Like, let me check my book. I think I have an example. Good example. Let's say you lose a lot. Let's say you lose everything. Like example, be like your wife took the house and the kids and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a good example because there's not many blessings in that.
Yeah.
It's not a good example.
Hey,
But you can
maybe
probably
there
find
is
some
though.
blessings
Maybe
in there. You
there
can probably
is. Maybe there is. There should be, right? There should always be like a like an opportunity for
positive.
redemption. But
Yeah,
maybe it's
I
like
can't
personal to
think
the
of
people's lives. Maybe it's um like going through that kind of thing would teach someone some kind of lesson. But like maybe other people who go through that don't need to be taught that lesson. But maybe they learn. I don't, see, it's like
maybe
it's
they
tough.
learn like that the women they date are not the right women. Maybe they learn something about themselves that mess up the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they
Yeah,
learn they want to love their kids more and they got to be there for their kids more because they might have almost fucked it up in that situation. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? There's actually a lot to learn. There's actually a lot to learn, and that learning is a blessing. So yeah. So even in that, there's some blessings in that.
But
So
like,
I guess there's that.
what else? What are some other examples that you could think of?
Like um, I can't think of any examples right now. I gotta let me think. Um, say you see your homie get knocked out or some shit, friend get beat up. You know what I'm saying? Almost killed. What can you learn from that? Hmm. Learn how you handle situations. I guess. I don't know. I can't think of examples right now. I can't think of any examples. I have to think. I have to actually like sit down and think. Okay, what is this situation? What can you learn from this situation? What can you gain from this situation? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there's something to
When
gain from every situation.
yeah,
But I have to actually think.
when you were thinking of the video idea, what was going through your mind?
Mm, I was just thinking about my personal life. You know what I'm saying? But every time I suffered, I've always learned something. Like with loneliness, I've learned how to be alone. I've learned like
Mm,
that I don't need nobody. I learned self love. I learned how to be happy by myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Just the suffering I went through and what I've learned. Heartbreak taught me how to move. You know what I'm saying? I mean how to move more diligently, and how to move like not getting played by these girls. You know what I'm saying? Fucking being in a lot of fights growing up taught me how to fight.
Yeah, yeah.
So those are some examples. That's personal to me though. Those are some examples.
This is tricky because if I try to think of like something that could apply to like people watching, right? A video that we can make that like people could be like, okay, what can I learn from this suffering that's going on in my life? It's like everyone's got their own situations, and like a lot of people are like not gonna be able to relate to the situations you would say in a video, unless you could say more universal
That's
type
true.
things. Unless you could say like universal kinds of suffering.
Hey, we can just do a different video topic because
That's a
that might be a
cool.
little
That's a
hard for
cool
me. I
video
can't even
idea,
think
though.
of.
That's a cool video title. Like,
Yeah, I just gotta do some more thinking on that shit.
what are what are some like universal sufferings, though?
Heartbreak. Shit, everybody goes
Yeah,
through
yeah.
heartbreak.
Or loneliness. Yeah, yeah. Or like um, feelings of inadequacy, like jealousy of others. You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
something I feel like everyone goes through, or at least most people.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So, I gotta think of another video idea though, because I kind of don't want to record that one because I can't think of examples that are like you got the universal examples. I don't even know what to talk about right now. I gotta do some more research. We gotta do some research, dog. We gotta find an idea, do a really good deep dive on that shit, and then make a video topic on that. Like,
Yeah, I'm
what's some
a.
shit?
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? To give you an
What?
example of the kind of videos I want to make, like in the spiritual stuff, I'm gonna finish this video. Like, I'm gonna try to finish it tonight. Actually, I'm gonna try to finish it tonight, and then actually maybe by tomorrow I'll finish it. Tomorrow I'll have it like edited, and then I'll post it so you can see what I'm talking about.
Bad, bad. I love to see it. I love to see it. Yeah, I can take some shit from your like how you record it, what you
Yeah, yeah. I mean, most of it's
um.
gonna be like face cam stuff,
Oh, yeah, that can do.
but I mean,
It should probably.
but you can also get an idea as to kind of the kind of videos I'd want to make.
Mm, I got you. I got you.
So like, cause the style of video I want to make like fits with a certain kind of idea. You know, like ideas of talking about like religious stuff work better in one format versus ideas of talking about um like how to fix people's personal problems, like just face to face, you know, like just talking to the viewer type. Like there's different formats that work better for different styles of conversation.
For sure. Okay, just let me see. I gotta see a video, bro. I gotta see what you do with that
Okay,
shit,
okay,
bro.
okay.
See how that shit goes now. Damn, ain't no good two player games, bro. That's why I could never be a gamer channel. Oh, ain't no game for me to play. I don't be fucking with half of these games, bro. Mirror of Heaven. I want to play spiritual games for sure.
Yeah, let me look into that. Let me look that up. Let's do some research. Let's load up some games to play.
That's what I've already been doing. That's why I got Journey and Stray already down. I'm looking at this Mirror of Heaven right now.
Oh wait, you know what I thought was a like interesting spiritual game?
What?
And this is a beautiful. I mean, it depends. Oh, you like anime? Yeah, yeah. This is like a 2D hand drawn, hand animated. Like it's a beautiful game. There's not much in the way of gameplay though. It's like it's just arrow keys. That's literally all it is. It's just arrow keys. But um, it's like there's a bit of storytelling to it. But it's like really hard to spot. Like you got to really be thinking about it. It's called Gris. It's Gris. Look it up. See if you like that visual style.
Oh, I've heard of this. I like the visual style. You know,
It's a pretty short game too. I think it's free.
I look to it. Keep looking up some games though.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna start
If it's just
looking.
arrow keys, I don't know if I can really get into it. Like I want to do some deeper gameplay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.